All right, all right. It's hump day. I'm excited. It's the day before Thanksgiving. This house smells so good right now. Welcome to Playing Devil's Advocate. I am your host, Miss Kiki, the consummate provocateur. And for the next 120 minutes, we are going to edutain you. That means for the next 2 hours, you are going to be educated and entertained. And if you happen to catch the past two episodes before this one, you already know you in store for something good. And so let me take care of some of the light housekeeping so we can get on into that business and I don't get yelled at by the powers that be. First off, we are here each and every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Central, and 10 p.m. on the East Coast. We are broadcasting live on YouTube via Google Hangouts. So if you are interested in watching us and all the behind-the-scenes shenanigans and all the little faces that they say I'm guilty of making, you can always go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/playingdevilsadvocate. Click the link and watch it. Now, don't try to do both. Watch and listen. It's going to drive you cuckoo. But while you're there on our Facebook page, like it, comment, all of it right there. And we are also tweeting in real time. So make sure you're following us on Twitter. Our username is PDA_Miss Kiki. That's PDA_MSKIKI. And you can send us a tweet. We'll get your comment on air as soon as we can. We will retweet it. And if it's good, we'll talk about it. Also, you can give us a call right here at 347-237-5271. Don't forget to press 1 so that we know you're in the queue and you have something you would like to share with us about our topic tonight, or just in general. If you just need to get something off your chest, you can give us a call. We don't have a problem with that. We don't care about your identity because we're going to ask some crazy questions tonight. So I want you guys to write down that number, 347-237-5271. I want to see if we can get some people to call in, maybe, to see if they can answer some of these trivia questions that we have. And it's a little fun game we're going to play tonight, so I want y'all to get ready for it. Also, if you missed the live broadcast, you can always go to iTunes Store and type in our name, Playing Devil's Advocate, and subscribe to our podcast free of charge. And whenever we've done a show, you can get a show. And make sure while you're there in the iTunes Store, you type in my name, Kiki Richardson, and you purchase yourself a copy of my book, The Other Woman Code of Conduct, What Every Other Woman Should Know. And then, too, it's the holidays. May as well go ahead and indulge. I might even do a Black Friday special. I'll think about that. But without any further ado, I need to bring on the crew that's been riding with me for a very long time. And I'll go ahead and introduce the first of our cast tonight that'll be riding with me. She hails from my hometown. Y'all know her as a fallen angel, sometimes sporty, spunky angel, but she coined the phrase, lube is for amateurs, so you already know what kind of angel she is. Devil in disguise. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show my good friend, Miss Sporty, Spunky Angel. Hey, girl. I'm good. How are you? All right. Well, I just want to send my prayers and thoughts out to you and your family for your loss. And I know you were at a funeral today, so I'm happy that you could join us tonight. I know you probably needed something to take your mind off the craziness. So to help take your mind off the craziness, I am bringing in someone else who's from my hometown, but it's not there. I don't even know where he is right now. He's, I can't tell. 1 week he's in New Orleans, next week he's in Mississippi. I don't know where he is, but he is a repeat offender here on the show. He can't stop. He can't stop himself. He's hooked. He's been bit by he can't stay away from us. And like y'all know, I call him the amateur porn star. And the reason why I call him that is because sometimes he get paid for it and sometimes he is a filmmaker, an actor, and a good friend of mine and yours. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Mr. Dino, the lethal warrior, amateur porn star Wells. I thought that was appropriate then that we talk about sex today. Hey, Tino.
Hey, how you doing? And condolences to you, Angel.
Thank you, thank
No,
you.
no, no. Now let's get to talking about sucking some toes.
Uh-oh.
Oh my.
Uh, is that on the agenda? I don't know. Let's see. Okay, so for the past couple of weeks, guys, we've had some interesting discussions about the male genitalia and the female genitalia, and we've learned a lot. We laughed a lot. We've been surprised by guests. If you don't know, last week, adult film star Lexington Steele stopped by. And this week, we're going to wrap up this series that we've had. Sex Talk Part 1 was Power of the P. Sex Talk Part 2 was Power of His P. And this one is Sex Talk, the final chapter. And we're going to have a candid conversation about sex. Period. Point blank. We're going to talk about what we know to be true, what we found out later that wasn't, things that we learned from our parents about sex. And Dino has a doozy for y'all, so you got to stay tuned to hear about some of the stuff that he'll learn about his daddy. And if you listen to some of the past shows in this series, you already know where we're going with this. We're going to have some little fun with trivia. We're going to ask you guys some true and false questions to see, to test your knowledge. One, to test to see if you've been listening the past couple weeks, and just in general, what your sex knowledge is. So I'm excited. Y'all excited?
Absolutely. I really promise.
Very excited.
I can say that last week, since it was last week, I'll bring it up. It was absolutely an interesting show, to say the least. What you guys think?
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was.
Hello. I was listening
I
back
was
to
the
that show, girl, and I didn't realize my mouth was open for half of it.
Yes, your mouth was, if there was flies around, honey, they'd have been all in
Probably.
Tubokak, right? Because yeah, I'll posted a snippet video. If you haven't had a chance to see it, you can go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/playing devil's advocate. I posted the video, a snippet of what we did last week, and my inbox blew up. So I just want to say, ladies, y'all are some thirsty broads. Y'all blew
Hello.
my inbox up trying to get to the porn star. And one of the things that we talked about, cousin Chan and I, is like, could you ever date a porn star? What about you, Dino? I'll start with you first. I'll ask you first.
Yeah, I dated a porn star before. It was interesting.
Okay, let me ask you this. Was she a porn star or did she just do porn?
She was a porn star. Uh, she was a B-level
Okay.
porn star. But
Okay.
I had to. It was interesting, but it was something that I couldn't really put myself into longevity in. But it was interesting.
The funny thing about that is the conversation that cousin Chan and I had. And I'm going to break one of the rules because one of the rules is we don't say the P word. But since we're talking about sex, I'm going to put a moratorium on it for tonight. She said something to the fact that she couldn't do it because the ghost of Pussy Past would haunt her.
That is priceless. I'm telling you that.
The ghosts of Pussy Past would haunt her. And I'm not an insecure chick or anything like that, but it's just like one of those things. And I know you had a past before you met me and all that other good stuff. However, like men always want to say that, they don't want to know. They know that you had a past, but they don't want to know everybody, been with their girl and all that other stuff. I don't want to know everybody done seen my dude, been with my dude. You know what I mean? Fantasized about my dude. That's just something I'm just not interested in doing for me. What about you, Sport?
I'm good. I could pass on that.
You could pass
I
up.
agree. I pass. I don't.
That's like if you dating a
No,
football
and
jock.
it's one thing to know you've been, having sex for numbers of years, but it's another thing to know that you've been having sex professionally for a number of
Hmm.
years. And I just, I don't want no part. I'm good.
Dino, I
Hmm.
heard you saying something like it was similar to dating a football player. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah, it's like if you dating a football jock. Football jocks have plenty of coochie all day, every day. When I played football, I had women coming at me from left and
No.
right.
There's
You
a difference.
cannot compare. You cannot
There's a
compare porn being your line of business to being a professional football player and the level of of sex that you have. That's kind of, I mean, I get where you're trying to go with that, but I would have to say I respectfully agree to disagree on that one.
Ditto.
Yeah.
Copy
So,
that.
what was one of the most memorable moments that you had, other than sporting, other than when Lexington showed up on the screen unexpectedly? What was one of your most memorable moments?
When those fools said they didn't want no key essence that looked like Chitlin.
No, no, no. That wasn't that show. That was the show before that. I'm talking about last
Oh,
week's show.
oh well, as far as last week's show goes, one of my most memorable moments was when um, all of the guys were calling each other Swartzman, like, "Hey, what up?" When Roxy was greeting
From one
Lexington,
swordsman to the other.
one swordsman to the other, I fell out laughing. I'm like, "Wow, this is hilarious." So it was kind of like an insider to just guy talk. It was kind of funny listening to them
Ooh,
talk
I
to each
can't.
other about each other's
I
stuff.
Yeah, I love when we have the guys on and they talk amongst themselves like we're not here. Dino,
Hmm.
what was one of your favorite or most memorable moments from last week's show?
Well, your reaction when you find out that was it was Lexington. You know what I mean? You
What you mean?
your this your look on your face when they did show up and you saw it was him sitting there in that chair. I was shocked too. Like, oh damn. You know what I mean? But really, this the whole show until and then of course the swordsman thing. It was funny. You know, I ain't a swordsman. I'm a pocket knife, but at the same time, that
Dino,
that part
that's
of
something that I remember. That's something that I remember about the show because you always make reference to the fact that you're not working with a lot, and I don't know whether to believe you or if you just saying that because you one of them cats is like I'm not going to talk on my piece. I'm gonna let it speak for itself, kind of cat.
well, that's you know, I have 5 kids, so there's something down there working.
It works.
Well, I'm not saying that it don't work. I'm just saying you talking about like it ain't, you know.
Well, I had insecurity in my life, and that's another we can talk about that you know, insecurity men with insecurity of their penis size. You know, I had that insecurity coming up, especially with dealing with women that's used to having something bigger than me, and that has a tendency to play on my insecurity. But after a while, I just overcame it. I don't care about that anymore. Actually,
Okay, so you could tell me to mind my own damn business, or you can answer the question. When you talk about you had insecurities, and insecurities justified, meaning like you're small, or you just average and they were just on the regular having big penises?
well, when I was at that time, I was huge. I was 256 pounds, so you know, I had a lot of stomach and a lot of a lot of fat, so I couldn't see it. Once I lost a lot of weight, I'm bigger than what I usually seen. So you know, but all that time when I was big, you know, I was small. I mean, I couldn't really see it. I was teeny weeny. But now I'm good. You know, I'm not.
Okay, so now that you can see it, you think it's bigger, or are you saying like when we were talking about the women the week before, when we were talking about how losing drastic amount of weight can affect their PC muscles and cause pelvic prolapse. Is that what you are you saying that now that you
I'm,
can see it, it's
I'm
bigger?
yeah, I'm a peekaboo. You know, you see it one size when it's small, but once it get erect, it's totally different. Like where did that come from?
Well,
That's
that's
what I
what
am.
Lexington was saying. That's what Lexington was saying. He was saying he's a shower, I mean, a grower, not a shower. And just to expand on that a little bit, guys, when he brought it up last week, I knew what he was talking about. But basically, what that means is if you're a shower, that means that you're pretty much, when you're flaccid, you're pretty much where you're going to be. You may get a little bigger, but you're not going to get that much bigger. But a grower is somebody who you looking at when they small and when they're flaccid, like right, like a Vienna sausage, and then next thing you know, you got a tree, an elephant penis there. You know, you got a So that's what the difference between a grower and a shower is. So being a grower is not a bad thing.
It's a lot of blood.
Hey man, listen, whatever it takes, whatever it takes. It don't matter. Don't get me singing songs. Y'all know songs be coming in my head when y'all say things. I think one of my memorable moments from the week before is when we were doing the recap on all the things about the women and that weight loss stuff, the whole what I was saying about people smoking and people the way that they eat, all of those things can cause you to have that prolapse that will make your vag not just sag, but like you would need surgery to put it back up there. Like, have you guys ever seen a raggedy car and then inside the car the little the carpet on the roof that big dip and people
Just
have to
hang
do all of this?
down.
That's
My
what your
car.
vag look like. That's what your vag look like. That's not a good look. And the doctor got to go up in there and put it back. That's not a good look. Y'all remember that when we talked about that?
Yeah.
That was crazy to me. Insane.
That was
For those of
so
you guys,
weird.
I know. For those of you guys who just may be joining us, this is Playing Devil's Advocate. I am your host, Miss KiKi, the consummate provocateur, and we are talking about sex. The final chapter. We're doing the last of our three-part series on sex talk. And if you want to share something with us, give us a call at 347-237-5271. Don't forget to press 1 so that we know you're in the queue and you have something you would like to share with us. You can always participate in our interactive chat on Blog Talk Radio. So, and you can post our Facebook wall, our Twitter, all that good stuff we're doing in real time right now, all while streaming live on YouTube. Boy, we are busy. Talk about interactive. Talk about interactive. Sporty,
Yes.
give me some more of your favorite memories, things that stuck out in your mind from the past two shows. It could be either one.
Well, like I said, the chitlins, that was funny to me. And why it stuck out in my mind today was I was out today, of all things, doing this community feeding thing, the homeless and stuff like that. And somebody said something about some chitlins. And of course, my retarded ass, I just all of a sudden bust out laughing. Just, nobody knew why I was like, what's so funny about chitlins? I just said, first of all, I'm not getting ready to eat them. Hill, and I said, and I looked at them. I just said, I just shook my head, and all I could see was Andre and Dino talking about chitlins and not having a vagina that looked like them. So I just want you all to know, y'all handed me a hilarious laugh about the show while I'm trying to do some good humanitarian stuff. So I was like, oh my god, that is hilarious.
It is absolutely stinking hilarious. I posted a picture of it yesterday and on our Facebook group. And for those of you guys who don't know, but if you have been to our Facebook page, you would know about our Facebook group. Uh, but I posted a picture of the chitlins in our Facebook group because I saw it and I was like, oh my God. All I could think about was that moment. I don't think that's one of those moments I don't think I'm going to forget. And y'all know I have an acute case of CRS, but I don't think I'm ever going to look at chitlins the same. Not that I ever liked chitlins or was even tempted, but I will never, ever think of or see chitlins the same ever again.
Okay, I agree.
Ever.
That was priceless right there. That's priceless. It's a good analogy, though. I mean, I thought it was pretty
Yeah.
intense.
Great analogy.
What about you, Dino? Another one of the moments. Is this something that we talked about that you were like, you know what, I wanted to expand a little bit on that, but Lex was all over it or KiKi was talking or whatever. Is there something that you was like, let me talk about that?
No, y'all kind of touch bases on all of it. It was very wonderful. I just can't wait till we get to the next subject. We get to the subject,
You
about pops.
got, hey, Speedy Gonzalez, you'll be trying to shoot the load early.
Yeah, that's what I was known
I'm gonna need
for.
you to practice some tantric breathing. Because research has said that you guys within 2 minutes are ready to bust anyway. So I'm gonna need for you to do whatever it is that you need to do. Think about baseball, whatever it is that you need to do.
Mm-hmm.
They talked about that too, about stuff that they think about so that they don't bust early. And you know what else that reminds me of when they were talking about? I asked them about what was their endurance time, and some of you all said 10 minutes, some of you all said 30 minutes. So I found it interesting how the times varied with how long you can hold out before you just have to go ahead and bust one right on out there.
Yeah. Me, uh, I actually, if the sex is bad, I think about Sanaa Lathan. Yeah, that's what I do. I think about having sex with her just to make the moment right, and then that's normally what I do. I think about her or an ex or something, just to prolong the feeling, fight it, then let it go. I just try to fight it though. Actually, if it's real good, I know I'm about to bust in 2 minutes. I'm gonna do everything I can to fight it. I'm gonna live the moment. I don't know what my. It just depends on the situation. I have to focus out there what I think about. I think about not letting go right then and there, and just I'm getting into it. If it's good, yeah, and I don't want to bust fast, my mind is saying not to bust fast. I'm just want to please her, and then just this whatever. Now if it's not good, yeah, I know I can think about somebody Lathan. I can think about my ex. I can think about another ex. I can think about Rihanna. But at the
Okay,
moment
but
when it's
that's
good and you want to bust, I can't. I don't know. It's just that's a different
mm,
scenario. I
I
can't
mean,
think
you
of
can't think
nothing.
about like trees or your car or your grandmother naked
Nah.
or.
ew. That'll make it go soft.
I mean,
Please don't think about your grandmama naked. Don't do that. Don't do
Wow.
that. Okay. Well, fine. Don't think about your grandma naked. I'm just saying that creeps me out. So, let's have a little fun here. We're gonna talk in a little bit about some of the things that we learned from our parents about sex when we had the birds and bees talk, or unsolicited information that we got from our parents that may have scarred us, or things we learned about from our friends and all that other stuff. But I want to test you guys' knowledge about things related to sex, and I want to see um, what y'all know about sex. And y'all feel free, if y'all have some trivia, y'all can call in, y'all can post it in chat. Sporty and Dino, I know y'all probably gonna have some things, but let me ask you this. Um, men think about, true or false? Men think about sex every 7 seconds.
False.
Who said false?
Me, the only man on the
Okay.
paper.
Sporty. Is she not gonna talk? Is she not talking to us no more? She quit
I'm
on
I
back
us?
see
now.
her,
Y'all
Okay.
had kicked me out. I'm back now.
I
What
think
was
she's on mute. She's talking. Her lips are moving.
I am
I
talking.
don't know what's going on with her.
Oh, now I'm unmuted. I just heard myself become unmuted. I got kicked out for some strange reason. What is it that you said? Because I went away.
Oh, I said that, true or false? Men think about sex every 7 seconds.
Yeah. No, it's
Okay.
probably false. They probably think about every 3 seconds.
Well, the actual answer. So, are you going with true or false?
False.
Okay, Dino, you said false as well. Why are you saying false?
Because I think I don't. Me personally, as a man, I don't think of every 7 seconds. I think of it every couple of minutes or so per situation.
Okay. The actual answer that they say research shows is that men think about sex at least once an hour. At least once an hour.
That's all.
Yeah.
For me, it works if I see a commercial and I see a nice, beautiful female, a woman, excuse me, on a commercial, looking beautiful, and I'm like, damn, she is fine. I want to hit that. That might hit me, or I might see, it just depends. A man is a conqueror of sex by nature, so I always want sex. I don't get
Is
it. I
that
don't get it
really
enough.
what you think when you see a commercial of a random broad? It's like, dang, I want to hit that. Really? Is that?
Yeah, she looks fine. She is awesome. I wonder what she sounds like. I want to hit it from the back. Nice hips, pretty lips. Ooh,
Wow.
sexy.
You make men sound like fiends, man. Like fiends for real, for real.
That's why I
But
Nah,
okay,
said that on the hour crap.
I mean, I don't necessarily agree with, but that's what the research has shown. That's what they say.
Maybe they was
Sporty, you
asking
got
for
one?
citizen men. Maybe that's what it was. Yes, I do have. Maybe that's how they feel right now. Okay, well, here's one. Men get laid more than women. True or false?
false.
False.
That is true. These statistics show that 17% of women get more sex than men.
Yeah, we do. Because
Mhm.
we can get it more
Because y'all
often.
got the power to pee.
I see in the chat room, they're like, true. You think that's true? You think it's true that men get more sex than women? Now, we talking about, look, I'm throwing a caveat in there. Are we talking about married men? Are we talking about single men? Because single men probably get more than single women, but married men probably get less. That's horrible because that means that she will be having sex with somebody else, doesn't it?
Yeah, kind of does. But hey, that happens.
Wow,
Just
that's
will be more
crazy. That's
discreet. And if that's the case, then I think all of them need to get what? Your book. Okay, something went wrong.
you know, iTunes, you get on Facebook, Barnes and Noble, Amazon. Get it. The other woman code of conduct. All right. Dino, do you have any trivia you want to stump us on?
I was trying to get the answer before I ask it. Well, the question is: men gets more sexually diseases than women.
Yes,
Hmm.
true.
I'm trying to look at the answer real quick before I say true too, actually, but I'm trying to get the answer, see if I'm correct.
Now, see, here I am. I think a little bit, which might give you some time to find the answer, but mm, here I am analyzing it. Remember last week when we were talking about circumcised versus uncircumcised penises, and we were saying that uncircumcised penises were less likely to um, be susceptible to infection and germs and things of that nature, as opposed to
Mm-hmm.
circumcised penises. So with that, if I'm thinking about that in terms of whether men and women, my caveat would be, is he circumcised or not? But I can't throw all those factors in there because that wasn't the question. So I guess my answer would be no. I would think that a woman would, and the reason why, because who's she getting it from? And here's the thing: sometimes we are not symptomatic when we have things, and because we're internal as opposed to external, I think.
Right, right.
So that I would say false. I'm going to disagree with you guys. What was the answer? Did you find it out?
I'm looking right now. It says 20% women. This is on the webmd.com. Says
Mm-hmm.
20%. So I guess it says only about 20% of women has STDs more than men. So I guess it's false. Men has get diseases more than women do. Let's just let me go ahead and open this up all the way. Because as you was talking, I was still looking it up because
No,
WebMD
that's
is a
fine.
more Do
Hmm.
you remember when you said that? Do you remember when you said that when the man is uncircumcised? There was a young lady that I used to work at the country club, with the nudist club pool thing I used to work at. The lady said that she preferred a man that was uncircumcised because she said uncircumcised because when the man's penis is around all that skin, she went through a whole description and everything. She said when he's fully erect, when his penis hair come out, his head is shiny. How she explained it? She said it was shiny and it doesn't have any discoloration as opposed to a man that is that's circumcised because his penis is always rubbing against his briefs, his underwear and undergarments, so that causes the discoloration of the penis head. Where the man's penis is always same color and how she put it is always
I don't
protected.
know how she put it.
That's what I'm saying. That's how she put it. And I was like, wow. So I was like, so you would rather have a man that have circumcised or uncircumcised? She's like, no, I want him to be uncircumcised. And I'm like, wow, that's funny. Because she was always looking at people walking around. Because
She
all
wants the
men.
uncircumcised one. So let me be clear with all of that. She prefers an uncircumcised penis.
Right.
That's her preference. She can as a man. All right, guys, we have a caller on the line. All right, ladies, I want y'all to hold your breath. This young man who is on the air, about to come on the air with us, he's down there holding down the NO right now as well. You may have seen him on MTV's, or is it VH1? It's VH1, Bad Girls Club Love Games show. He was on there, and he is a former wide receiver for the Green Bay Packers. It's not his fault. You know how I feel about the Packers. But anyway, he's been on the show before. We did our Men Tell All. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show, Mr. David Lewis. y'all know him. He was on here when we did our Ask the Expert show with the fitness. So y'all know Devin. Don't act brand new.
Mr. Six Pack Man. What's up, Mr. Six Pack? How you doing, Mr. Six Pack?
Is it really 6 or is it 12?
Hey, Devin.
Look, you don't think do you think men get more sex than women? Oh, who were you fucking though? You were fucking a girl, weren't you? Right, but who were you fucking? You were fucking girls. So they fucking, you fucking too. And they lying.
You
Sometimes they be
believe it?
lying though. Sometimes they be lying. Sometimes they lie. Well, you know what? I'm about to ask you a question.
Oh,
What do you? Uh huh. Go ahead, babe. Wait a minute now. Oh,
Shit,
okay.
I want to see a
So let
coochie
me let
dick.
me
Fuck
ask
that.
this. Let me see this. So you'd rather feel it, not see it. Okay. 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 I think you done
Well,
reached the pussy word threshold for today. I think
and
you done used everybody's pass on that one today. You
it's
know that's one of the
breaking the
restricted
rules,
words,
Devin.
but I did put a moratorium on it for today. But I think that he was like he heard we was putting a moratorium on it, was like I'm just gonna say it as many times as I could possibly say it. It's okay, baby. You can get explicit with it, baby. I'm just giving you a difficult time. It's all good. You can say what you want to say today. We are uncensored, so it's quite all right. I'm trying
I
to
have
find
to
a picture of you.
disagree with something he said, though, Kiki.
Okay, go for it.
Devin, there is a such thing as a pretty penis. I'm just telling you, there is a such thing because there's some ugly ones out there, and then there are some beautiful ones too. Just so you know. No, you cannot, and I would never expect you to be. But I just want you to know that there is such thing as, we determine whether there are beautiful ones, whether they're not.
There's some pretty coochies out there too.
Did you say worship?
Worship, that is not what we read.
I don't. Did you say she worship it? If she was worshiping it? Okay, all right. I can't tell you because you went to your happy place. You went to your happy place. You was talking about somebody worshiping your dick, and you just lost control. All right, that's fine. That's you know what? It's quite all right. Pretty soon we got to go to the drink, so maybe you
Yes,
can find your train of thought.
yes. I need something behind that. Give me
Yeah,
something to
hopefully.
swallow, Kiki.
Hey, you talking? I don't have nothing for you to swallow,
I
ma'am.
mean you personally.
Ma'am, ma'am.
See
I
Devin
mean,
now.
ma'am.
I really was
Okay,
referring to our beverage.
okay. Let me. He said, "What cousin Chan at?" You know what? You've been here too many goddamn times, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't already know, this is the time of the show where we do our drink of the week. Well, it's not ours; it's our producer's drink of the week. Cousin Chan comes up with some science projects and wants you guys to try them out. So make sure that if you have not gone to our Facebook page to check out the drink of the week, that you do so as soon as possible. But before we do any of that, she named this drink Sexomatic.
Mm.
So I will let her tell you about it because only she can tell you about her devious concoction. So Chan, take it away. That brain that she comes up with this kind of stuff. I don't know how she does it.
You didn't need
And
to finish it.
I'm looking through my phone right now because I'm trying to find a picture of Devin. So if y'all can, because I'm gonna post it on our page. So I'm about to do it right now. But so that everybody know that he's on the show. Uh, since he ain't on Facebook no more. Sporty, give us another did you remember what you were gonna say, Devin? If not, because Sporty got a true or false. Okay. Okay. Sporty,
Yes.
give test our knowledge. Give us another true or false.
All right, check this out. Sperm and semen mean the same thing. True or false?
What was the question? I
What
didn't
was
hear what you said.
that? Yeah, what was that?
Sperm and semen mean the same thing. True or false?
False.
False.
Very good. People use the term sperm and semen interchangeably, but sperm cells are only one component. Semen also contains
Mm.
substances from the prostate, like a pair of rabbit ears that shape organs that have seminal vessels inside of them, so they work together. So it's actually two different things, not one. People use them as two different things. So you guys are smart people.
Yay, us. I
Well,
love
I'm
being
glad you
smart.
got an education between having sex and more sex and sex and sex and sex.
Right. He's fucking a foot.
Oh, yes, you would. Mm-hmm.
I'm not buying it, Devin. I might be more inclined because you were married for a minute there, so I might be inclined to believe you. I might be inclined.
I'm going to take a
I
drink on
might,
that one.
yeah, I might be inclined. I got a question for you because I'm getting ready to post your picture, and I know all the girls are gonna start tuning in, chiming in because they all got something to say. I wonder if number three is gonna be able to talk with us a little bit. Hey, number three. No, I don't think she with us. Okay.
Invisible.
Oh, hey, girl, long time no see.
Hey, hey.
What up, number three?
It's the incredible invisible. Go ahead. Nope, you go ahead. Mm. We think about it more than you think. We think about it more than you. Mm.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay. You don't think we'll do the same thing?
So women do the same exact thing.
It happens more than you think. It happens more than you think. It may not happen to you. Wait, Devin. Wait, Devin. Go ahead. Go ahead. No, hang on, Devin. Let number three go ahead. Go ahead. No, the reason why we stop ourselves. Let me say you. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You know how you can fuck it up is because one of the things that we send you through a battery of psychological exams before you even realize you're being sent through it. And I'm being serious. I'm sorry, ladies, to tell, but break the so in that series of psychological exams that we're putting you through, this psychological obstacle course that you're going through in that first 10 to 90 seconds where we're deciding if we would give you some or not, is that we're trying to find out if your ass is fucking crazy. And if you're crazy, it's not worth it. So we'll take the L on that one and keep it pushing.
Could I say this thing though?
But here's the thing. I may turn you down. Hold on. I may turn you down, but that doesn't mean that I'm not going to pick up the phone and call somebody else. Or the next dude that I say, like the next dude that come up after you, right? That walk up to me and was like, "What about your drink or whatever?" We sit up and chop it up for a minute. That's not to say that he ain't going to get it because he didn't fuck it up. No, we actually, now we might do that shit to let y'all think that shit.
Right.
The only way we gonna have that, the only way we gonna have that vulnerable. No, no, no. What I'm saying to Devin, Devin, Devin. The only way we are sitting there having that, oh my God, what did I just happen? Is if you drugged us or we were drunk, right? But even
Right.
9 times out of 10, if we were drunk already, we were already gonna fuck you anyway. We just happened to get drunk. I'm just keeping it real with you, bro. But we can go on and on about this back and forth, but we got a whole bunch of other shit that we need to cover in the meantime, in between time. How about this? Um, Let me ask you guys this. Number three, okay, y'all know last week, or well, the week before, or maybe you don't, Devin, because you maybe didn't hear it, but we were talking about a thing called vaginal tinting, where a woman's vagina can expand up to 200% its natural length and width um, when she's aroused. Right. So my question is, true or false? The vagina is a hole where a man actually penetrates. It's an actual hole. True or false? Devin, do you believe that the vagina is a hole? Okay. Number three. Okay. Dino,
I call it a canal. So I say false.
40.
False.
Okay. The answer is false. The vagina is not a hole. And contrary to popular belief, so contrary to popular belief, y'all know it's not. People call it all the time. You can call it a canal. You can call it what'd you call it? Number three. I forgot what she said. She called it a cavity. You can
Cavity.
call it whatever you want, but it does have because of the space that it takes, the space that it has. It is and we talked about the vaginal. Somebody asked me a couple weeks ago when we talked about it, how can it expand as opposed to girth? Because we talked about it that it was about 4.5 inches deep at its maximum
Right.
before arousal. How around is it? So this is basically how it works out. It can range from 2 to 2.5 inches wide, to about 3 to 6 inches long, so deep. But the average vagina is 4.5 inches deep. So let's just use this example. We talked about Lexington Steel last week, and when I asked him about his member, and he said his joint was 11 inches long and 7 inches around. Now, normally we're 2.5 inches at the most around, and averaged 4.5. So we had to expand 6.5 inches long, and like 4.5 inches around to accept that.
Damn near dilate like giving birth.
See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? We have a special little thing. Y'all think y'all is special because y'all can grow and all that other stuff. But I mean, aside from the fact that we can bring life out of it, look what we can take into it.
Like, you got to accommodate all that extra shit.
Pop quiz, pop quiz, guys. What is the one thing that I said that you guys can use, that ladies can use, other than going and having vaginal rejuvenation done? Does anybody remember what I said, a home remedy you could use?
I can't remember.
Sporty, do you remember?
Vinegar.
No. Number three, do you remember? Do you remember? Good answer, but that's not the one. Though I did say you could use those. Yes, but that wasn't the one I was talking about.
That one machine that start with an S. I
No. I said a home remedy. How many people have machines in their home?
don't know.
These days, you never
Okay.
know.
Okay. I told you it costs about 79 cents in the grocery store.
Oh, banana. Banana.
Huh? No. Let me help y'all out. I was
A
saying
banana. The
the
hell?
old ladies, the old heads will tell you how to get your snapback, right? And this is one of the recipes that they gave me. And one of them was that if you bathed or did a flush with, I'll put the exact parts that you need to use on the website, on the site. I'm not going to get y'all, so don't just try to do it right now. But it's water and alum. Remember how people put alum on the chicken? How they put the alum on the chicken and the person, whoever the cartoon character eat it and their mouth just shrivel up real tight?
Yeah.
Y'all ever see that? That's what alum will do. So like I said, I'll give you the actual recipe, what part water, what part alum to be able to do. But you get alum on the grocery store shelf in the spice aisle to help you get your little snapback. In addition, that doesn't mean you don't need to do your Kegels. It doesn't mean that you don't forget about the Benoit balls, all that other stuff, and stop smoking, and don't fluctuate in weight too much, and all that other stuff. Not any of that stuff. But that's just, something to help you out, quick fix. Tighten it up. I don't personally have that problem, but I'm just saying some people do. You can't pay for you can't pay to go get a vaginoplasty. So if you can't do it, fake it till you make it.
Do it yourself. Do it yourself, plastic.
Can a woman keep her emotions in check after having a one night stand?
Hell yeah. A woman can.
You're right.
She really can. What was your
Who
name?
said yeah right? Who said yeah right?
I did.
Well, apparently you fucking with some immature broads.
Clearly. What was your name again?
I'm just saying, if a woman, if that's what how you gonna get emotionally attached in one night? That bitch was unstable in the first place. If she attached after one damn night, let's just be clear about that. Let's see, another little nugget of information. True or false? Men need to be sexually aroused in order to have an erection. And we're going to use the same order. Devin, number 3, if she's still here. Dino, then Sporty. Devin, men need to be sexually aroused to have an erection. Okay. Number 3, are you still with us? Okay, maybe she's not. Go ahead, Dino.
False.
Sporty.
I think it's false.
And you all would be correct. Have to be sexually aroused in order to achieve an erection.
I wake up with my shit on.
They wake up with that shit, don't they?
If a man is frightened, or even if he has a full bladder, think about in the morning when you have a woody for no damn reason at all, right? So it's normal several erections during the REM cycle of the sleep phase when he's sleeping.
I call them wasted erections.
It wasn't wasted. It wasn't wasted because it's doing what it needs to do. Your blood is still flowing. It's keeping everything going. It's regulating. It's bringing your body back to home.
Because I need to put it in something.
Wasted at all. You don't have to put it in something just because it's up. That's part of the damn problem right there.
That's why I ran out of 2 bars of lotion already.
It's good.
Oh wow.
Okay, let me ask this. Masturbation. What is the best thing that y'all could use? What is the best thing for masturbation, guys, for lubrication?
Olive oil.
I don't know why I thought of that. Olive oil.
Yeah, I use olive oil. When I run out of lotion, I get olive oil.
Okay. Devin? So lotion and olive oil is the best. So
olive oil gives the real feel.
Really? So it's not sticky. What?
Vaseline makes it feel like you have an anal sex.
Wow.
And that's a bad thing? Is that a bad thing?
No, I just don't like. I mean, I hadn't smashed a girl in the booty in a couple of years, but at the same time.
And that's probably why you saying shit like smash the girl in the booty. I don't want to be smashed in the booty. What's wrong with my people? Okay. So, all right. Come to think of Vaseline. Let me You know how we talk about condoms, and we'll talk about it a little bit more in detail. We talk about, you know what? Remind me when we talk about things that I learned. Remind me to tell you about Vaseline. Okay, 40, Dino, write it down if you got to,
Mm-hmm.
because you know my memory sucks. True or false? Married people are more likely to marry alone.
That's true.
Did I lose both of my ladies? Number three was like, nope, I'm here. Okay. So you say true that married people masturbate more than people who live alone.
Although I think I do more right now.
That is true. Married people are more likely to masturbate than people who live alone, according to the National Health and Social Life Survey that they did a few years ago. So that is not a good commercial for marriage. You know what I mean? Like if anybody was like thinking about marrying and getting married, that don't make you want to get married to know that you end up masturbating more than actually, you know what I mean? But I guess the people who live alone have. Go ahead, babe. Well, I guess people who live alone have more options, so they can choose to, you know what I mean? Maybe.
I live alone. I live alone. I live alone. I have no
And
options.
Tina, Tina, hush, hush. All right, let me ask y'all this: does anybody know the speed that sperm travels during ejaculation? Anybody
I don't
want to
even know
take a
either.
anybody want to take a guess
I
at it?
can't even. Nope.
Hell, as fast as it shoot to the back of your throat, I would say the speed of light.
Oh my
I know when
goodness. See,
I
this is why you don't have no damn female friends. Shit like that is why you don't have no female friends.
from my sink to from my toilet to my sink, it takes about 1.2 seconds. So fast.
Okay, research has shown that semen travels through excuse me, during ejaculation at a speed of 28 miles per hour.
Wow,
That's what's up.
Just hurry for no goddamn reason.
that's hilarious.
Yeah.
True or false, guys? Anybody got a true or false, a trivia thing that they want to throw out there?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Um, there is more. Is there more bacteria in your mouth than in your vagina?
Wait, which one? Is it more in the mouth or in the vagina? Or what was
Is
the
there
question?
more bacteria in your mouth than in your vagina?
Yes, I say mouth as well. I eat me some
Germs.
Gucci.
Hmm. I know the answer, so I don't think it's fair that I say anything.
Well, you say it. Everybody gonna listen to the answer.
I
Oh,
just said I know the answer.
Should have
well,
said a new
Let the
answer.
guys do it. Go ahead, dude. Go with the guys.
Devin, what did you say? All right, and you? You know,
It's more in the mouth than the vagina. Said truth.
you are
He would be wrong.
huh? No,
Wrong. No, I'm kidding. Golly.
they are correct. Um, there's more bacteria in your mouth than in your vagina. Your vagina is pretty much a self-cleaning oven, so it really takes care of itself. You know, you use different products when you're washing and intravaginal products that increase the risk of bacteria in people that get lots of yeast infections and things like that, and it throws your pH levels out of whack. So, your lady parts can do their own thing if you don't try to do too much extracurricular crazy shit down there to it. And you have more germs in your mouth than you do because you put more stuff in your mouth than you do in your vagina, unless you're doing some shit you ain't got no business with it. So
Unless
yeah.
I'm
Cucumbers
going
from
to
the
hell.
produce market and all of the other extracurricular stuff you want to put down there, then maybe take it next.
I never
How
understood that. How bad you got to really like, you got to stick a cucumber up here? I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Just like cousin Chin and I were talking the other day. And when I think about stuff, let me see how I can put Snickerbar up my cooch and then melt it and then let it all come out. At what point in your mind does that occur to you?
That's how I
At
started
what
eating
point in your
goofy.
life?
because they took chocolate out of it?
I'm sorry.
Say again.
You said you stopped eating it or you started?
No, that's how I started eating coochie. A young lady that I met back when I was 16 years old put a Snicker bar up a kitty cat and she stuck it in like she was having sex with herself. And she said, now eat it. And I did. And that's when I started eating coochie from that point on.
You went and got the Snicker?
It didn't break. I did eat the Snicker after though.
I'm gonna just leave that alone. I just
I was 16 years old.
How old was she?
She was 19.
That's just maybe I don't have no kids because I would probably end up with a boy and I'd have been a killed abroad for doing that to my little 16-year-old son. For some reason, I don't know why. I done disappeared off the stream, but that's okay. I'm like I got some other thing. Sporty, give me a true or false or a tidbit of information while I got my kinks over here.
um is it true that people check their Facebook accounts right after sex or false?
What? What? Wait, what?
True or false, people check their Facebook accounts right after sex.
If it's bad sex, yes. If it's good sex, no.
What you say,
I
Kiki?
say
I,
false.
I, but something tells me that these motherfuckers are doing this dumb shit. So I'm gonna say true.
Well, studies show recently that 66% of people, good or bad, check their statuses and make a post right after having sex. 66%, Devin. 66%.
Calm it down.
Okay, so then have you ever checked your phone or your Facebook after sex, good or bad?
When it was bad, yeah. When it was bad, yes, I have. But good, no.
Kiki?
Have I checked my Facebook? Hell no. For what? What am I checking it for? I got the news. I don't need. I don't need.
I thought I was shocked by that one. That's why I picked it. I was like, wow, people really pick up their phone. I was like, oh, that was good. Let me see what's on my status message. Yeah, that was a bit much.
Yeah, you need a life. If you on Facebook, checking your damn status, somebody needs to punch you in your damn throat.
Big
What
time.
year did you lose your virginity? How old were you when you lost your virginity?
Who you asking?
That's just a random question.
I know you're on this pedal about to tell it. You done lost your level of mind if you think that's an option.
Okay.
See,
You said
what
12?
fuck neighborhood did you grow up in? Did you grow up in? Oh Lord,
You know,
put that down neighborhood did you live in?
122nd in Carpenter.
It was some damn pedophiles over there in that neighborhood.
Well,
They
my
call it the
dad.
Wild Hunnets for a reason.
No, my father. It was this girl that I used to run from. That used to live across the street from me. Her name was Janice. I was kind of shy. My dad like, my boy ain't gonna be no gay. My boy ain't gonna be no punk.
Be a gay,
A
gay.
He ain't gonna be no gay. My son ain't gonna be no punk.
So love women, huh?
So my dad was not a pimp, but he ran a whole house, a brothel type thing. He had a bunch of girls that come by with their dudes, whatever. They do, and they used to do their thing. So my dad got this 23-year-old woman named Sheila, and told her to take me to the room and meet me a man. We went in the room, we did our thing, and that's what we created a monster after that. You know, and my dad said not to tell my mom, and I did tell my mom what happened.
This is taking us down to another conversation. Oh, this is taking us into another conversation. Things that we learned from
Yeah, all kind of camera conversation.
Yeah, I'm gonna need. Yes, I am. My shit's falling apart right around me. I don't understand. Can y'all see me okay?
We see awesome.
You see what? You see my boobies? I just kiss my boobs.
No, I see your face now for most of the time. You feel violated. Is that why you come?
All y'all can see was my boobs all this time.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm almost
Jumping up and
embarrassed.
down.
I'm almost embarrassed. Not quite, but almost.
You gave us a titty dance.
Too bad, Devin, you're not on the stream. You can't see the show.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, you're missing the beautiful visuals, bro.
Yes, you're missing all of the cleavage. We got all our boobies out today.
All right, let's see. Let's move on. All right. Here's an interesting tidbit about your man parts, guys. It says that the word testes share the same root as testify, and it comes from the Latin meaning witness. And that's because back in the day, you know how you put your hand on the Bible to swear to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth to help you God? You would actually hold your nuts to be sworn in. That's how you would testify.
Sure.
Well, I mean, Latin. I mean, it's come from the Latin root, so it was a Roman practice. It was during Roman times.
I swear on my balls, it's the truth.
You should. You need to swear on your mouth, because you know they ain't gonna do shit to jeopardize their nuts.
What the hell did the women swear on? Where we put our hand?
It didn't matter. We didn't really have a voice anyway. We were property. It didn't matter what we had to say. Yeah, they didn't give a rat's ass what we said.
Around holding our boobies like, I am telling the truth here.
I'm telling the truth.
I'm saying.
Right. My hands are full. Like, all right.
Girl.
True or false? Women who went to college or go to college are more likely to receive and give oral.
True.
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 Yeah,
true.
It's true.
It's true.
And you know why I say it's true? Not because I went to college. I'm gonna tell you. My sister called my house. She was in her freshman year of school. She called home at 3 o'clock in the morning, had me and my mother on a three-way phone call. I thought it was a fucking emergency. And you know my mother, right? So
Yes.
I said, well, what's going on? You know, she says, oh my God, something happened. I'm like, well, what's wrong? Do we need to roll down? What's up? She said, I just had this guy eat me out for the first time. I said, are you fucking calling me at 3 o'clock in the morning to tell me that
With your mama?
you know my mother, Kiki.
I know, but
So let me tell you what she said though. I said, you calling here at 3 o'clock in the morning to tell me about some dude going down on you? She said, but it was for the first time, and I'm in love, and he was so good. And my mama say, well, was it good? Did he do it right? And I said, well, mama, for real? You know,
oh
and she said, well,
no.
we need to know if she's got the proper experience.
That's
Did
the
he do this? And I'm
oh
just like,
damn.
oh
Pimp
my
down.
goodness. I just,
Pimp down.
Pimp ain't
Pimp in
down. Pimp is
distress.
awesome yet again. Pimp is awesome again.
Pimp down. Pimp in distress. I am. If you're not watching this video stream right now, you are missing a show because apparently my camera was to do its own thing, and literally I have dropped
You're
its
getting me
phone
dizzy.
down like 15 times, and my bosom is all out for the world to see. So I'm gonna try
Now,
something else to see
if we were doing a
huh?
sports commentating, Devin, this is what I would tell you what was going on. Now, live right now, you have KiKi fade to black because camera went down, nothing but awesome showing, boobs out, room went dark.
Her camera needs to go. So it's like we're having problems with Kiki's camera.
Technical difficulty. All you see is awesome across the screen. Room is dark.
Crazy. I don't know what it is today.
You're gonna have like 100 viewers after this.
Man, you missing it.
I'll make sure you get comments. I promise.
Okay. Anyway, I don't plan on my camera doing no more crazy fuckery right now. So anyway, let's move on. Another
I got
random
another
thing
one
about
for you.
me too. But go ahead.
Okay. Oh, KiKi, I thought you would love this one. True or false? Vibrators were created to keep women from being hysterical.
I know the answer to this, and that would be true. It was to treat hysteria.
Do you believe that, gentlemen?
It's true.
Same
They used
here.
to say that we were crazy, and so in order to that's what a doctor, a male doctor, came up with that to treat us for it. Yep, sure did. True story. No. It was done back in it was centuries ago, actually. So they weren't coming up with no rabbits and bullets and all that shit. They was coming up with what they could come up with. It was raw materials. No, I'm just saying. Because you got to think about it. Back in the day, you got to think about it. Condoms back in the day were made of sheepskin, for real, actual sheepskin.
Lamb
And
skin.
I'm sorry, lambskin. And then there were other. There was actually like a not like papyrus, like papyrus, like the paper, but there was like another one. And then they had another one that was made out of some animal skin too, some other animal skin. It was gross. But yeah, so it yeah. It was a lot.
So glad I was born now and not then.
Yeah. Yes. True or false? A man will ejaculate 500 billion sperm in his lifetime.
True.
I believe that. Much better.
You think so?
Yes, I agree. True.
Okay. Yes. That is true, ladies and gentlemen. True. All right. True or false? And then we're going to go into some things that we learned. True or false? At the moment of orgasm, certain areas of the brain will shut down, including including an area of the brain that processes fear and danger.
Well, yeah, I would say true because I ain't scared to come.
What about you, Dino?
I say true.
And it is true. You guys will be correct. It is true. The center of our brain that controls that part of fear and danger totally completely shuts down. So we don't really. Yeah, it is a very, and it's also the part that controls like our morals, our moral compass, and self control. All of that shit shuts down.
Out the window.
Yep. Yep,
That's
yep,
why
yep,
we
yep.
get through and go, what the hell just happened? Why did I do that?
Yeah, I only had that moment once in my life because I was like, I know this motherfucker about to stalk me. I don't even know why I did that. No. Damn it, I just set myself up for disaster. I was right. Anyway, some of the things that we learned. I think it was 2 weeks ago, we did the first Power of the P when we were talking about the women. And someone asked, I think it was Dino who asked us about golden showers. How did we feel about them? We all gave our little own opinions about golden showers, if we could do it, if we couldn't do it, what to think. And Dino said to us that he learned about golden showers from his dad. And I said, from your daddy. And just Sporty said, well, KiKi, what did your daddy teach you? I said, change the oil, change the tire. He ain't taught me no shit like that. So Dino, can you please tell us the story of how you came to learn about golden showers from your daddy?
Can I get a drum roll, please? No.
Do you seriously want a drum roll? Because I could give you a drum roll.
Yep, it's been 2 weeks in a week.
Oh, man.
You said what?
That's funny. Anyway, I think I was 18 years old, and my dad used to have this young lady he used to date with. And my dad's an amputee, he's in a wheelchair. And he used to slide down the stairs, coming down from his upstairs room, and had his little medicine bottle he used to put in the refrigerator after he'd do his business with his girl. And he used to come downstairs again, put another one in the refrigerator. So I'm like, damn, what does he keep doing every time he smashed this chick upstairs? He always putting his little vial in the refrigerator. So I said, I'm gonna go ahead and check this thing out. I went in the refrigerator, opened it up, took it, popped it open, sniffed it. I'm like, ooh, that's some guy piss. So I'm like, hey, Dad, what the hell you putting these vials of pee in the refrigerator for, in the freezer? He says, for me, for later on. I'm like, for you, for later on? What the hell? But for what? Well, it's my own girl go to shower. She pee on me, and she pees in the thing, and I can drink them later on. I'm like, drink, piss, pop. Anyway, so later on down my life, I don't drink pee, not at all. I just want to try to go to the shower thing. My dad said, don't knock it back then. Don't knock it till you try it. I never tried drinking it. But I had a girl pee on me before. It's a very nice, spontaneous, lovely feeling when it's trickling down onto your chest and it just come down to the side and she just stand there and just rub down. It just feels good. It feels wonderful. It's exhilarating.
You just fucked my head up. Your daddy admitted to drinking piss.
Yeah, I was 18 years old. It was that was his thing, And I was like, I would never do that. I don't. And I would still say never. My dad said, don't knock it till you try it. And I would never try it because I don't drink tea. It's not my thing.
Did you ever ask your daddy how he came to learn about drinking piss and golden showers?
Nah, I don't know. Maybe he learned that when he was in Vietnam or something. I don't know. But
Is that what they were doing when they were supposed to be fighting the war? No wonder we got our asses handed to us. No wonder the Viet Cong whooped our ass. What the fuck? No, I'm just kidding. Oh my gosh. Okay. I don't even know what to say to that. Okay, I'm gonna Devin, wait, let me just say this to y'all. Devin hit me on my phone. He texts me like, yo, I mean, he was yelling at me over text. I was like, yo, I'm trying to get in on this joint. Like, yo, let me in, right? I'm like, what number you calling from, whatever. Right, so he tells me, and now his ass is speechless.
It's the
So
it's the warmth.
you've never done
It's,
it, and you've never had it done to you. Is that what you're saying, Devin?
you're still an amateur, bro. You're still an amateur. See, you got to have a woman when she's still an amateur.
Yeah, amateur. Yeah, amateur.
If she squirts, it's a beautiful thing when she squirts. You catch it, you know,
You
you
make
open
somebody
it.
squirt, that means you're doing your job damn good, Devin.
You don't like
You don't
that?
always.
I thought y'all like it wet. Did he really? Did he really? Did he really?
He did.
Sister, this is why I don't play with y'all. This is exactly why I don't play with y'all, because y'all don't know how to act right.
KiKi is still having camera problems. She has a nice facial right now, showing her smile and chin right now. And there's some cleavage. There she goes.
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to get it right. I'm trying to get it right. So for some reason that what the hell
But
is
yeah,
going
man,
on?
golden showers it's to each his own. You know, I had it only 3 times in my entire life, and you know, I'm not gonna ask for it. You know what I mean? If it happens and she want to do it, we can do it.
Damn.
Why are you doing that? I'm like, who's drum rolling? Okay. You know,
That's
you've done it, but you're not. Do you request it though, Dino?
No, I don't request it at all. If she's down with it, she drinks some good water. You know, she drinks water. It has to be.
But how do you find out? How do you find out that she's interested?
No, it won't happen like that. She has to. If she
Really,
say
Devin?
if she
Really?
mentioned to me like if she said, "Oh, I like go to showers," I'm like, "Well, shit, we're gonna do it tonight then." Drink some water, drink some good water, drink some pineapple juice, drink some apple juice or something. Keep drinking it, and then once she have a nice full bladder of good water and apple juice, pineapple juice, or whatever the case, and I lay in the bathtub. She gets over me, unleash your bowels.
Not
Unleash your
my
bladder.
bowels.
Ooh,
Wait
I
a minute
mean,
now.
now you want
The
to
unleash your
bladder.
bladder.
penetrate too?
Hang on, everybody. Hold on.
I meant bladder.
Bladder or okay, okay.
I meant bladder.
Ooh,
You had me nervous there for
yeah.
a minute, dog. I was like, wait a minute now. Hold
No,
I
I don't do the. I don't do the. I don't do the fudge. I don't do the fudge. Don't do the fudge.
So, Devin, if somebody asked you to pee on them, would you do it? I said, if somebody asked you, Devin, would you pee on me? Would you do it?
Shit, in a heartbeat. Where that girl R. Kelly was with? Come here, girl.
Uh-uh. Y'all all going to hell. All right. The Sporty.
Yeah.
What is something that you learned? I'm sure nothing's gonna top that, cause I don't. But go ahead.
Well, I learned how to give head by practicing on bananas with my friends in college, and then I used this boy who was a nerd, so I could have a real, person. And I used this boy who was a nerd who helped me with my homework until I perfected my skills. That's all I used it for, which is to suck his penis, to practice.
So how did you learn to swallow?
You didn't use him. You didn't use him.
Yeah.
That, you're not right.
I mean, I guess we helped each other out, but I was like, come here, he was real shy at first. He's like, what are you doing? He's like, this is not homework. I said, look, this is something I need to do and I need to practice. So, let me practice, doing this. He was like, and the first time, he came too fast, but then, I got him used to it. So, for about 3 or 4 months, I practiced on him, a couple times a day. Mm-hmm. About 3 or 4 months, I practiced on him a couple times a day.
Did you say?
I perfected my skills.
Right. Did you say a couple times a day? And did you just say, lucky him?
I said, lucky him.
Dad was like, lucky him.
Lucky him like a mother. Shit.
Look, I had to maintain that, always. So, the bananas just wasn't getting it. So I just,
Yeah, popsicles and bananas. Remember how people used to say try
Yep.
bananas and popsicles? And it's like the popsicle melts. That's stupid. Like,
right.
who
The
thought of that
popsicle
idea?
melted, the banana didn't ejaculate, so I needed a human person. So I made
So were
sure
you
he was
swallowing
tested.
him too?
I made sure he was tested. I was going to tell you, I made sure he was tested.
No, but
That's
were you
how
swallowing him?
yes, that's how I learned how to swallow. Absolutely, because I would say he was about a good 8, 9 inches. So I had to learn how to swallow and get rid of that gag reflex thing. So, like I said, a couple times a day for about 3 or 4 months, and I'm good.
Ladies and gentlemen, preacher's kid. Ladies and gentlemen, the preacher's kid.
Hey, Devin. Devin, have you ever had a girl throw up on your thing before, bro?
Ew. Stop
Nice.
ramming your shit down.
Stop trying to choke her with your dick.
Right.
And she needs to learn how to breathe. She can't take you in while she's trying to breathe at the same time. That ain't gonna work. She needs to inhale and then huh? He said dick sucking school. Oh, Sporty, you have got to tweet that. Hashtag dick sucking school.
Thank you, Devin. Well, I
Oh
had
my
to learn some
gosh.
kind of way. I mean, it paid off because now I teach a class, so I'm here to help others. I already have one, sweetheart. I've been teaching the class for about 8 years now.
You need to be on. You need to
Yeah.
be on that show, Real Sex, then on HBO.
No, no.
Okay, I need y'all. Y'all need to focus because y'all done went down the rabbit hole. Y'all was like, y'all went to y'all happy places. Talking about some. You need to teach a class. Oh, you do teach a class? When? What's the tuition? Is there a
What
scholarship
time? What
program?
time?
Do you accept
I know, the
financial
funniest
aid?
thing I heard
You
is,
got a scholarship?
nah, the funniest thing I heard is somebody told me, I'll be your stunt cock. I was like, what?
You give out scholarships?
Ah.
Y'all are a mess. Mess. Okay, oh Lord. It was something I was getting ready to tell y'all. Any questions so far? Y'all got any questions for us, the ladies? Because Dino always has questions for us for some reason.
What was your first position you learned?
The first position?
Missionary, doggy style,
Of
spoon.
course it was. Of course it was missionary. I mean, come on. The first one is missionary. It's always missionary. Well, unless you getting 23-year-old professionals to take care of you
Yeah, missionary
to
was
make a man or
my
a
first.
woman out of you.
But now I'm gonna tell you this though. I used to think, I would only do missionary when I was younger because I used to think doggy style was anal sex until I saw one of my brothers in the basement doing it to this girl. Then I understood it was a position of him, going into the vagina doggy style. I was like, oh, he's not going in her position. So then I was okay with it. So I was like, doggy style, you
Okay.
ain't doing me like that. I used to be scared. I used to be scared of anal sex. That ain't happening.
All right. I see. I hear Devin's Twitter is going ape shit over there, vibrating in our ears. So, okay, come to think of missionary style before we go into the letter, because I want to get y'all's opinion on the letter. But speaking of missionary style, ladies and gentlemen, did you guys know that the South Pacific, the people from the South Pacific actually coined that phrase of the missionary position? Because when there were migrations coming, people migrating over to the South Pacific, and they were parts of different religious sects, all they ever did was one position, which was the what is now known as the missionary position, and they never they couldn't understand that the people in the South Pacific were having sex in more than one position. So as a result, the people over in the South Pacific then named it the missionary position because that's what the missionaries did. That's all they did. That was the only position they knew. So
They was on a mission.
that's how you got the term missionary position.
That's sad.
You stupid. Yes, message. All right. Let's see here. What other tidbit of information did I want to give you? Y'all talked about golden showers. Y'all talked about oral sex. You talked about your gag reflexes, dick sucking school. Um, you mentioned the chitlins. Mentioned
Do,
penis.
do
Oh,
you
he doesn't
think?
know about the chitlins. Can you tell him about the chitlins, Dino?
It's funny when y'all say it. It's funny when y'all talk about it.
It's funnier when we talk about it.
Yes,
Y'all the one
indeed.
who called it chitlins. Okay, remember in the beginning when you first came on here, Devin, I asked you what constitutes uh, a pretty piece on a woman, right? Remember I asked you that, and then I also asked them what would make it ugly, and they went into this whole. I mean, well, they told me about why they thought it would what makes it pretty. Some people said that they like the for it to be like a butterfly and a monarch butterfly, and then there was some people who said they like they just had all these different little things for it, right? And then they were in agreement that they don't like when it looks like chitlins, like when the lips look all shrimp like chitlins. Have you ever seen that? I don't know. I've never seen it, so I don't know. Oh
Oh
man.
God. Spaghetti?
Oh,
He said spaghetti.
Yeah, we did touch on that one in the first week.
yeah, because Dino said that he ran into someone who would had an enlarged one. It was
Yeah,
like
like a thumb.
ah,
Yeah, it was
like a
like a
little pee pee
thumb.
part.
Yep.
Look like a penis. That's just gross.
Do
Okay,
you?
we're gonna come back to some of
Spaghetti.
these.
Did I hump?
He said, "Did I, huh?
Spaghetti.
Did I, huh?" He said, "Did you hump me?"
I mean, if you down there doing your thing, you have fun with it. You play with it. Yeah, as long, have fun with it.
Is that a
Made it
yes?
squirt.
Is that a yes or a no? Can you just
Yeah,
answer the damn question? Okay.
yeah,
We ain't gonna judge you, man. You,
No, I ain't no
if we were gonna
judgment.
judge you, we'd have judged you about some other shit a long time ago. It would
That's a
be
coochie.
that you licked a big clit. We would. That's not what we're gonna judge you on.
Yeah,
All right. On that note,
I
it is time for the Ask PDA letter, and then we gonna get back into this conversation. Y'all wear me out. I'm not fooling with y'all. Today's Ask PDA letter is being brought to you by our producer's drink of the week, and that is Sex-O-Matic. If you haven't had a chance to try it out, please go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/playing devil's advocate and check it out. Post your pictures. Let us know what you think about the drink of the week. You can even post video of what happened after you had it. I'm just saying. But at least get releases and let people know that you're videotaping them. So we ain't gonna be responsible for that. All right, here's our letter. Dear PDA, I recently found out my daughter was having an affair with her sister's husband. This will tear our family apart. It will also have a huge impact on my grandchildren. I have not yet told my wife, who will be devastated, but I'm having trouble carrying this burden alone. I feel they should both be held accountable. But should I just look the other way or make them responsible for their actions, knowing the hell it would create? Signed, Daddy Duty. And I'm going to start with you, Dino. Then I'm going to go to Sporty. Then I'm going to go to Devin. And I'll wrap it up in a nice little bow. So I said we was going to start with Dino.
look the other way. Don't worry about me. Stay out their business. Let them do a thing. Let them do their thing. That's it.
Well, that was quick and to the point. Sporty.
Um, talk to your child. I would talk to your child and let her know, the damage she's causing, and talk to the child that's doing the wrong. Just have that one-on-one conversation with them, and say something to your child if you must. I mean, that's who I
Okay.
would talk to. I wouldn't go spreading it around the whole family and cause the confusion, but go talk to your child.
Devin. Devin. This okay, you're a dad. Your daughter is sleeping. Say you had two daughters, but you don't, right? But say one of your daughters was cheating with her sister's husband, one of your other daughter's husband. What do you do? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Sometimes talking don't do anything.
All right, here we go, Daddy Duty. This is what I think should happen as it pertains to your situation with your two daughters. I'm inclined to say to you to mind your damn business because nothing good can come from you opening your mouth. I'm just interested to find out how you found this information out. How did you come across this information to know that one daughter is sleeping with her brother-in-law? Secondly, if you want to play daddy duty, Go have a conversation with your son-in-law who's shitting on your daughter and fucking your other one. Have a talk with him. You can also have a talk with your daughter as well and let her know, hey, I know what's going on. Here's your opportunity to either stop it or disclose, or bad things are going to happen. That's the only thing you can do. Short of staying the hell out of it, those are the only options. I can't tell you what to do because only you know your family dynamic. Only you know why one sister would choose to do that to another sister. If there's been some type of rivalry that was going on, only you know that dynamic. But I will say to you, I will go to dude. I'm just saying. Now, that's all I have to say about that. You need to go holler at dude. He fucking over one and fucking the other. What part of the game is that? If you talking about daddy duty, you supposed to, go ahead.
Cousin Chan said he need to have a talk with both wrong parties because somebody gonna die.
Yeah, it's bad news. It's bad business.
It is all the way around.
All right, so there it is. Anything else that you guys want? They said you need to talk to both parties. Okay, they laughing at Devin about the squirt and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So they laughing at you about the squirt and stuff. 11 when you lost your virginity?
Okay. It was 11, not 12. I was 11 years old, not 12, because it was the summer of 81. Oh damn!
I just got a tweet in. Hold on, I just got another tweet in. I'm sorry for all the other people who tweeted me and I haven't said your tweets, but it's too much going on right now. And my incredible invisible intern is invisible, so she ain't feed me tweets. So I do have a tweet here that says, and excuse me looking at the phone like I'm a old lady. I agree that daddy duty should step to son-in-law man to man. Okay. We'll see how that works out. Please, y'all, let me know how this worked out for y'all. I need to know. All right, more stuff. Anybody got anything else?
Men. I feel that men with bigger dicks get away with more shit in the relationship than men with little dicks.
Yeah, you can't have a little dick and be a fuck up too. That's like being broke and not being. That's like being broke, not having a job, and then can't fuck either. It's like you can't have all negatives. You gotta have something.
Oh God, that is priceless.
I'm just saying. Cause why else would I tolerate your ass?
Right.
Why else would I tolerate you? I mean, you lucky I don't poison your ass in your sleep. I'm like, why the fuck? Why are you here? It's like, you know what I mean? So I'm being.
You ain't got nothing to work with. Get out.
Come on. You need to think. How about this? You need to think. As a man, you got a small penis, and you still fucking up and getting away with it. You might want to stop to think what the fuck she's up to.
Mm-hmm. Well, you must have a mighty good head game.
Cause it ain't always about you, bruh. Cause you might have a little dick be fucking up and making the money, but she fucking somebody else spending your chips. There's a lot of dynamics that go into play here. Yep. It ain't always about y'all. Cause it could be very much like this. She could be fucking the big dick dude who fucking up, right? And he fucking up whatever. She like, okay. Is big dick dude rich or is big dick dude's poor? Now, big dude dick is poor, right? If big dude dick is poor, yeah. If big dick dude is poor, then she probably got some other shit on the side. Cause she ain't just gonna tolerate you being broke and fucking up, but all you got is dick. Nah. Yeah, but little dick dude, you coming in at a deficit, so all your ducks got to be in a row, dude. You can't come up short and think you gonna win big. It ain't gonna work.
Not gonna happen.
Nope, not gonna happen. I feel bad for all the little dick dudes. I really do. I do. I do. It's unfortunate, but everybody can't. Like they say, everybody can't lead. Everybody can't win. In order to have winners, you have to have losers. It's not the time. When it comes to penises, we don't treat y'all like they treat these little kids now, where they give everybody a goddamn trophy because you participated. No, you don't get a trophy just for showing up. I'm sorry. That don't work that way. I'm just saying. That's just me. I might be wrong. Anybody else feel that way? Well,
Look, and no more needs to be even said about it, because damn, what the hell?
let me ask guys then. Let me ask y'all. What would make you stay with a woman who crazy as shit? Or, you know what I mean, she batshit crazy, or she whatever, off the chain, whatever the case. What about her stuff is so good that you would stay? Because crazy broads get away with a whole lot too. And I just want to know.
I was in that situation in 2008, and it was crazy shit. It was because of living situation. That's why.
Okay, so you tolerated you tolerated with a crazy broad for a place to stay.
It,
It wasn't about the
go back
ass.
to the shelter. Nah, the pussy. I mean,
No.
her PSS was good. Now, don't get me wrong, but I dealt with it. Could keep a
Okay.
roof over my
What
head.
about you, Devin? What about you, Devin? Hmm.
Me
Okay,
lying.
I'm getting tweets that saying, yes, you have to have positive amongst your negatives. So they talking about your little dick dudes and your big dick dudes. We got to balance out. They said something about crazy cooch, guys. I don't know. That's what they're tweeting. Um, yeah, no go.
Right, right.
So that's his only choice.
Okay, let me tell you something. This isn't just about sex either. I've said on several occasions, men stay out of obligation, women stay out of fear. Fear of leaving and starting over. Right? It's like,
Men do too.
man, y'all stay out of obligation. She put up with my shit. Look, she giving me a place to stay. She take care of my kids. Whatever the case, y'all staying out of obligation. She's staying because she like, I don't want to start over. I know this crazy. It's, I don't have to deal with what my girlfriends deal with out there in the single world. So just understand the mentality behind it. But the reality is, fear gonna keep you fucking a dude that or staying with a dude that don't want to be there. He's only staying with you because he feel obligated to be there. It's just some backwards thought processes going on here. I need you to figure out people's motivation, why they doing things, and why you doing things. Because ultimately, it doesn't matter what they thinking; it's what you thinking. I'm like, dude, I ain't staying with you. I told a dude, you can burn it, sell it, voodoo pee on it. I don't care. Whatever I can't fit in my car when I'm out of here, I can't fit in my car. Because whatever it costs me to leave all this shit is cheap compared to the bail money I'm gonna need for killing your motherfucking ass. So, deuces. With that being
I know that's right.
with
That's
that
right.
being said, and I don't know if that's just because certain women feel like they have more options, so they do shit like that. They feel like they can walk away a lot easier. Sometimes women do that, and it's like, I don't want to be alone, so that's that fear again. I don't give a shit. I like me. I can be by myself.
Okay.
Shit, hell,
I would be out. Mother had me, motherfucker. I'm gone.
right now. Because if I need to get my oil changed, if I need to get lubricated, I can get that.
The mechanic lined up.
If it was all about that, I can get Michelle's dusted. That's not a problem. All right, so with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, for the past 3 weeks, you have been edutained about sex. We've talked about the male genitalia, the female genitalia. We've laughed a whole lot. We've learned a whole lot. What did you say earlier, Devin? Message. Yeah. So we implore you. Thank you for spending the day before Thanksgiving with us. And entertaining yourself. Just in case you didn't know, a little history about the show. The only one show we've ever missed was the day before Thanksgiving, our very first year 5 years ago, and we have not missed one since. But I will say there may come a time in the very near future that may happen, because Christmas is coming up and New Year's Eve is coming up, and they're both on Wednesday. So we have a production meeting about that. So y'all can tell us what y'all think. Y'all can send us your emails about that at pda.radio@gmail.com. And you can also send your Ask PDA letter to pda.radio@gmail.com, so that we know if you want us to be here. We probably won't. I'll make an executive decision, but I don't know. Thank you guys. If you guys want to continue the conversation, go to facebook.com/playing devil's advocate. Continue to send us tweets at PDA_Miss KiKi, and make sure you check out that drink of the week by our producer cousin Chan. Any final words that you want to say very quickly? Devin, thank you so much for stopping by. Anything else? Give everybody your Twitter stuff. That's Devin. It's Kevin with a D. So go ahead, find him on Twitter, Instagram. Yeah, find him on Instagram. Thank you, baby, for stopping by. We appreciate you. And I just splattered your picture all over my page. So now my phone is blowing up. Thirsty broads. They want some chocolate. They need some chocolate milk. So they going to come and Dino, thank you. Thank you so much, Dino, for sitting, riding shotgun with us for 3 weeks in a row. We appreciate you, Daddy-O. You know you're welcome to come back anytime. Give everybody your social media stuff real quick.
It's at Dino Wells, Twitter, at Dino_Wells, Instagram, Dino Wells, Facebook.
All right. There you have it. On behalf of our cousin Chan, our producer, Sporty Spunky Angel, our guest here today, and myself, the constant provocateur, Miss KiKi, we want to thank you for joining us this week and every week prior to and after going forward. Tell a friend, share the link, let them know about the show. Until next time, I'm tired. I'm out the door. I can't do no more. I got to finish cooking. If there's anything else they need to know about us, what do they need to do, y'all?
Google Beach Out.
Oh,
that's right. Google us, bitches. Y'all ready to have a KiKi?
Yes, let's have a KiKi. Let's have a Thanksgiving KiKi.
All right, now let's have a KiKi. I'm out the door. Happy Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, Destiny? I don't know how to do Dora.
I don't know how to do ammo either. What you doing? What you doing right now?
You are alien. You're gonna take over the planet. You're going to brainwash me.